hope you got your shitting pants on.
Hey there, is there a game that you want to buy, but you don't want to spend $60 on it? Or that little extra DLC, extra content that you want to spend money on, but you're not sure if it's good enough for you to spend money for that extra game? You came to the right place. Today, I'm gonna let you know if it's good to cop or not good to cop. So without further ado, let's move on to the TOOlive review. And guess, I'm calling it that. Now what do I have to say about her normals? Yeah, boy. You got your low pop-up backward advancing move, if that's the thing, backward advancing. You got your high overhead swift motion attack for all the dummies who want to try to block and try to punish you right after the high. But don't worry, because when it comes back down, it's a damn overhead. What a coincidence. I think not. We got your simple short hop attack with the Naginata. Got range. It got range. And then we got the spiral weave, which is a double overhead. Nice. Just perfect. 500 normals would be really good. Really good normals indeed. If you're asking, what strings do you think are the best TOOlive? What strings, if I were to buy Sindel right now, which string should I be using? Well, I got you with that. Just give me a few seconds. Ah, there you go. Now these are the strings that I think that you should use often. Let me tell you why right now. This string is just good to get the hits in. This string is just comes with the end of the last string, which is good to keep your opponent away from you. This string is also good to keep the combo going. The ending of the last string is good as an ender for a combo. This one is an overhead mid-low. Now I would say this, if you're good at managing your attacks and not keep doing the same attack over and over, you know, become predictable. Fucking Scorpion players. You can use Evil Queen and go from overhead mid to overhead mid-low. But I rather y'all use Malevolent Queen because it's an overhead mid and low than an overhead mid. So you could kinda catch a man's off guard if you do this. You know what I mean? Comes with a crush and blow. Make sure the last hit, you know, hits the opponent. Same string as last, but ends with the overhead. Always a good tux with mix-ups. Well, what about the abilities? Let me tell you something. I did change my mind on a few, but they alright. This gets a thumbs up because it's a projectile and it's also a low. You can also be on your Liu Kang shit and cancel out any string that you want. So that's an added plus. Fuck this move and everything that it stands for. Why? First of all, Regal Presence will be in any variation that you put. Why would they do that? Especially when you need to waste one of your variation slots to get those three moves: Queen's Dominion, Scream, and Star Screamer. Queen's Dominion, I think, is this. If you come close to your opponent, or if the opponent just so happens to be jumping, when you do Regal Presence, it becomes a pop-up. I think it's better if you do it in the corner. It becomes a pop-up. If you could get it to work, see, like that, it becomes a pop-up. This one's just a regular Scream, and this one, the Star Screamer, is a projectile. Now I understand it for the projectile usage, but everything else is trash, and projectile is also a mid. Why is it not an overhead? I do not know. This move is useless. Do not waste your slot on Regal Presence enhance, okay? Unless you just wanna have fun, then go ahead, have fun, do some shit. But it's useless. It's stupid. I hate how they did the move. I don't like it. Simple as that. This one's another original move where you could just use this as a combo ender. I like using this as a combo ender. And if you enhance it, you could not throw people away from you forward or throw people away from you backward. This is not really a bad move. I kind of like it. Another one of her moves is also the scream, to where you could just, you know, let it go, or you go hold it, and it becomes a stun move. Her crushing blow happens if it's a punish or a counter, which is not bad, but I wish it was like the further you were, the crushing blow happens. But overall, this is not a bad move, and I wish it came out faster so I could use it as a combo ender. My first thought of this move was to give it a thumbs down, but now I kind of changed it to a meh, because it's the shriek, but she walks forward. You could just walk forward and yell, or you could just walk forward, cancel, then you could walk forward and enhance it and do multiple shrieks, which that part in itself is not bad to me, but I feel like this move was not really needed. You're just yelling, but instead of yelling in spot, just walking forward. You see why I say this is a meh? But overall, this is not terrible. So I'll just give it a meh instead of a thumbs down. Now you may be thinking, but TOOlive, didn't you just show us this move? No, I didn't. This is literally just Scream, but with a different combination. Why did they do this? There's no point in giving us the same move. It does nothing different. It's literally just this, but you get a wider range. I understand the point that it gives you a wider range if you're willing to use a bar, but it's useless. I kind of don't like. You could use it because it's more range, but at the same time, it's like you already had the move anyway. Just use it for something else, like Low Star Screamer, because I think that's like a better projectile based move that she has. But overall, this move isn't terrible. Okay, it's an overhead, which I like to see. And then Banshee Dash, I don't like really, not that much. But I like the aspect of if you're willing to waste a bar, it becomes a teleport. You just jump, scream, let that ghost come out, and then you teleport to it. It's not a terrible move, so that's gonna change into so Bellowing Banshee is gonna change to a thumbs up, and Banshee Dash is gonna change into a thumbs up as well. Fuck yes. You know why I say that? Because it's literally like Nightwolf's Tomahawk Uppercut, where you can do it at the twice at one combo. And you can make the combo long, and if you're good enough, you could make it to where you can just drag your opponent across the field. I love this move. I love it. This is an automatic thumbs up. Too bad it takes 2 slots just like Nightwolf's, but it's a thumbs up nonetheless. I love it. Royal Trap gives a man for me. I had to change this too, because this isn't unblockable, and it depends on how close the opponent is. It's an unblockable. If you get hit, it does not disappear, so they will still be taking damage, but the damage is so minuscule. It's just like, why waste the slot if you could just, you know, just play defense, and then once you're open, just attack. It's just easier to do that way. And also like that you can put 2 at the same time, which is also pretty good. And it's unblockable, so all this damage is just taken just because. So I'd say you should use this move, but not a lot. You know what I mean. Whip and Flip gets a man for me, because even though it's an overhead, I wish it could be used as an ender for a combo, cause you see how cool the move looks. It would be good. And it's also directional, so you can do a close version and you can do a far version, like that. And you can also do it in the air. But this move gets a man for me only because you can't use it as a combo ender. I know it's kind of nitpicky, but the move is good. Like, you should use it. It's an overhead and you can catch people. But overall, it's a man for me. That's me, but it is a good move. You should use it. Now here's a crush and blow. Now one thing people may ask is, can you combo into it? Yes, you can, like so. Nice. Now you see, Sindel gets a 7.5 for me because her strings are pretty good, but she doesn't have a lot of strings. Her specials could be better than what they already are. You see, I like one of them out of like, no, two of them out of all. Like, I like two of them the most, but the rest of them I may use or may not use. And I hate the fact that it's more focused in the air than you being on ground, because it's not like Z-Fires when you're mainly in the air all the whole game. So I say, is Sindel a cop? Sure, cop Sindel if you want. It's your boy TOOlive Spartan with your TOOlive review. I'm out. Peace.
I came from the mud for real. I'm still young as fuck for real. Boy, I'm a snort for real.